What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Actor, and today I'm just very excited to share with you guys a review here with this Human Torch figure. And I just actually got this for about 100 bucks from One Toy Malaysia. In case you guys want to know where I got this, I will leave a link of their shop down below so you guys can check them out. And I'm just really excited to get this. This is my first ever Fantastic Four retro carded figure, and I'm actually very excited to get this. So in today's video, what I'm going to do, of course, is to check out the figure, I'll go through the articulation, do some comparisons, and of course, give you my thoughts and my opinion at the end of the video. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the packaging, and like I mentioned, this is my first time actually purchasing the retro carded Fantastic Four, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I saw this on Google, it looks very similar to how it was like in the 90s, and I really do like it here. You do have your nice plastic clamshell on the front, so you get to see your figure before you buy it. And of course, if you guys want to use it for your display as well, it looks really nice. It is pretty long, and of course a little bit taller than your normal retro carded. And I'm going to go on to the back here. So if you're going to bring it a little bit closer, on the description here, Human Torch, very fiery and hot-headed, the Human Torch can burn through just about any adversity with a smile. And of course, we have all the other figures from this line here, which I did not buy. And of course, we have the product image on the top here. And I gotta say, I really do like this one. And let us just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so here is the Human Torch figure, looking really good, I would say. And if you want to talk about the accessories that comes with this figure, I'm just going to show you here on the clamshell. So we have the closed fisted here, and also the fiery effects that we have. And in terms on the one on his hand here, we have the closed fisted with the fire piece already engraved into him, and we have also the open hands as well. I'm not sure exactly why they didn't give us like two closed fisted with the fire and two open hands with the fire, or maybe like just three pairs of hands, but it is what it is. And of course, in terms of head, there isn't any extra, and also in terms of the fire piece on the back as well, we have seen this with the other retro carded figure and also the Walmart exclusive, which I do not have. And they do have this back piece here, which looks really awesome. And just looking at this figure, the reason why I wanted to get this instead of like the other figures, because first of all, like I mentioned, I don't have the other retro carded figure, so I only have this line over here from the Super Skrull Buff Wave, and I think this one here looks really nice, more modern take on the Fantastic Four. And I wanted to get this figure because, first of all, Walmart exclusive, it doesn't exist here in Malaysia, and it goes for quite expensive, I would say. And this one fits in really nice with my set, I would assume, because it's the powered up version, so it would fit in really nice. And I gotta say, it looks really good as well. So having a closer look on the figure, it is a little bit gummy, I would say. It does have the translucent look on this, which I really do like. And if you have a closer look on his face here, you will see that he does have that sort of smirk to his smile, which looks really cool, I would say, because he's Human Torch, he does have that, a kind of a smirky smile on him. I like the hair as well, the flame effects here. It does have a dual tone. It does have another kind of a red color to it, which looks really nice. The ears as well on the sides looks really good, and it does have a little bit of some yellow paint on his eyes, so it does give it a little bit more distinguished, and the lips as well does come out really good. And of course, you're going to notice that there is the black lines that comes out on his body here. Otherwise, it will be just a plain body. And I gotta say, it looks really good. Very similar to like maybe the figure from the Invincible Woman from the retro set, and also the Miles Morales Gameverse. And if we look at the hands here as well, it does have the same color as on the head, the fire piece. It is different a little bit compared to the back fire piece that we have here. It is a different shade of orange. This one is more what do they call it? Translucent, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. It doesn't go in all the way, so the light doesn't go through that. And going on to the legs as well, it really looks good. You do have your black lines and not much of other details that comes with it. I did wish they at least added a little bit more fire effects on his body. And that is what you're gonna get with this figure. I mean, it looks really solid and stands really nice, very nice to pose, as you can see here. Right, so now we are going to check out the articulation on this. So this one does come with the Sunfire body mold, same as with the Spider-Man 2099, the white color edition. So in terms of head movement, you can look all the way up this much here, so you can put it into some nice flying poses. You can look down here this much, and of course you can tilt it all the way to the side here. You can rotate it as much as you want as well. Going on to the shoulders, you can stretch out this much. And of course, you do have your beautiful butterfly joint, so you can go all the way back here this much here, which is a lot of range. And you can go in, let's see how much can go in here. This much, so pretty good, I would say. You can bend in this much. Going on to the arms, you do have a nice bicep swivel. You do have your nice double jointed elbows, which go in about here. You can see it goes in about this much. And also you do have a nice hinge on the wrist. Going up is a little bit of a challenge with this, but okay, you can go down this much. And you do have nice rotation. Going on to the torso here, you can crunch forward this much. And also crunch forward back this much here. And also you do have a nice waist swivel. Going on to the legs, you can spread out here a lot. And also you do have your nice uppercut, Thai uppercut as well. You do have your double jointed knees, looking really, really good. And also you do have your nice calf rotation, and also beautiful ankle pivot and swivel as well. Okay, and measuring out this figure, it does stand in at about the 6.5-inch mark. And of course, here is it next to another translucent figure. This is the Miles Morales Gamer vs. Spider-Man. And this one definitely feels a little bit more gummy compared to this, but I do like the transparency and translucency that comes with these two figures here. They look really, really awesome standing next to each other. And this is how it actually fares standing in terms of the height. And of course, here is it next to the rest of the Fantastic Four figures from this set. And the reason, like I mentioned, why I got this is because if you just take out this figure, it fits in really, really good. And if you put back this figure and take out this, it still fits in really, really nice. So of course, definitely a must-have in case if you guys want to have your Fantastic Four set. It is a little bit hard for me to make it stand. It is a little bit stiff when it comes to the joints, especially when it comes to the legs. So I would advise you guys to actually put it into some hot water and of course some warm water to kind of soften the joints and before you do anything. And now let's have a closer look at both of these two figures here. So in terms of the height, they are at about the same height here. Of course, this one does have the fire effect on him. And as you can see here, I did put this fire piece on the back. And of course, if you guys want to know the hand on the powered Human Torch figure, Johnny Storm, it looks definitely a different color to this. And we are going to do a swap here and see how it looks, which I don't think would be much of an issue because they are all fire anyway, different degrees of fire. And here it goes, and I would say it's not too bad. I think the left hand plays it better compared to the right hand. And again, if you want to do a head swap, let's just take this head off, put it back here. It would supposedly fit in just nice as you would assume because it's using the same exact body mold. So here is how it looks, and I gotta say this one here plays it better compared to this. This one looks very, very funny, and this one is actually very tight to put it on. And this one's here very, very loose. You can see like it's just very loose on this pack here, which is a bit surprising because they are using the same exact body mold. So I'm not sure exactly why, but if you put some blue tack on it, I think it looks really, really nice. And I gotta say, it looks really fantastic over here. No pun intended. And if I put the fire piece as well, it looks amazing on this back over here. And just for you guys to know, I do have a custom which I have done actually with Mr. Fantastic, which you can try on your figures. And boom, it looks like that. So you know, the Super Skrull Secret Invasion is coming out soon, and you gotta build your army pack here, because this one does give you 2 figures. So you can actually put it here, which looks really nice, or you can put it on your Johnny Storm figure as well. Is it next to the Super Skrull Bear figure and also the Skrull army builder here as well. Right, so that is it with the Human Torch figure, and in terms of rating here, I'm just gonna give it a nice 7.5 out of 10, because this is definitely a figure I wanted to definitely have in my Fantastic Four collection. And in terms of, like, you know, the retro card here, I don't think I will keep it anyway, and I will have it on display because it just looks super amazing with all that fire effect. And of course, if you just add on to him here, he looks super badass as well, and fits in really nice with my Super Skrull buff figure set on my corner here. So it definitely fits in really nice, and I really like this figure. Of course, if you guys have any thoughts and opinions on this, do leave it in the comment section down below and I will check it out. If you guys did enjoy this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. And also do follow me on my Instagram at the Hummer Lecter. So that is it. This is the Hummer Lecter. I will see you guys in the next one.